court documents recently surfaced online stating that a judge denied Melly's motion to suppress the evidence obtained from the T-Mobile search warrant. Melly's defense team filed a motion to suppress the evidence obtained from the T-Mobile search warrant on March 16, 2022, because they believed that the detective had wrongfully obtained the evidence from Melly's phone. Now, court hearings to decide whether or not this motion should pass were held between April 6th through April 13th. It was around this time that witness testimonies were heard and reviewed to decide whether or not this motion should pass or this motion should be denied. And the court came to the conclusion, after reviewing the witness testimonies, that the detective was not in the wrong and that the motion to suppress the evidence he had obtained would be denied. So, with that being said, the court issued a statement pertaining to the denial of Melly's motion. Here's what the court said. The court finds that the detective Moretti testified credibly at the evidentiary hearings. The court further finds that he did not include a deliberate falsehood or statement made in reckless disregard of the truth in the T-Mobile search warrant affidavit. Detective Moretti's inadvertent omission of Mrs. King's statement regarding defendant's phone call from his police report written several months after the shooting is not sufficient proof of a deliberate falsehood or statement made in a reckless disregard of the truth. The court is not persuaded that the destruction of Detective Moretti's notes is evidence that he lied in the T-Mobile search warrant affidavit. Furthermore, defendant does not explain how at the time he submitted the T-Mobile search warrant affidavit, Detective Moretti could have known that the phone number ending 9807 belonged to defendant, unless Ms. King made the statement that she is alleged to have made. While Ms. Ashley Phillips did not remember whether Ms. King spoke with Detective Moretti, it was still dark outside when Detective Moretti stated he talked to Ms. King, whereas it was light outside when Ms. King and Ms. Ashley Phillips went to the hospital. Thus, defendant has not refuted the possibility that Ms. King had a conversation with Detective Moretti at the hospital before meeting Ms. Ashley Phillips at the tri-rail station. Defendant has failed to establish by preponderance of evidence that Detective Moretti knowingly and intentionally or with reckless disregard for the truth included a falsehood in the statement. If you're not caught up on what's going on with